Welcome back to the Lone Ranger Radio Show with Bruce Woodburn, Cross Country Mortgage. If you have a question for the Lone Ranger, feel free to give me a call. 813-213-4009 is my Tampa number, and I look forward to hearing from you. Orlando, 407-706-3313. I am here to answer any questions you have regarding purchasing, refinancing, building a home, renovating a home. Maybe you're thinking about a reverse mortgage. Maybe there's something on your mind. Maybe you're just really doubtful as to whether you can buy. Maybe you're one of those folks that think they can't buy or buying is too difficult for you. Well, I'm holding a special class for you. And that's going to be this Tuesday, June 16th, 6 p.m. Zoom. Go to webringyouhome.com. That's webringyouhome.com. And you can get enrolled for that class. That class is designed for you. So if you would like to join me, you're going to learn everything you want to know about how to buy a home, the best way to negotiate it, whether you should buy, what programs are going to be right for you based on your circumstances. We're going to have questions and answers afterwards. 6 p.m. Zoom. Go to webringyouhome.com. You'll see my event page, or you can text me class, and I will send you the link to it so you can register. Love to have you. This class was going to be a private class for 4 people only. And it was one of my clients. He wanted to have his 4 adult children attend this because they're in their 20s, and he wants them all to become homeowners. He owns multiple properties. So he wanted them to learn from me on how to do it because they don't listen to dad, but they may listen to me. Well, in talking to him, I said, would you mind if I invited some other folks that may feel the same way? So I'm inviting you to join this Zoom class that was designed as a private consultation. So you will have all the time you want to ask any questions you want. Could be about first-time home buyer, down payment assistance. You could be a move-up buyer. Should you buy now? And what should you do with the current home that you have? Should you keep it and rent it? Should you sell it and use the equity for a down payment on the new one? These are all things that are important. How do you negotiate properly? What kind of realtor should I pick? Should you pick your brother-in-law's best friend's sister? Probably not. Let me show you how to pick the right real estate agent. And then for all of my realtors out there, I want you to hear something really, really cool. Okay. So I am going to also be doing a special class for real estate agents, financial planners, financial advisors, and CPAs. Now, this class is on non-QM loan products. 27% of mortgages in today's market are not Fannie Mae, Freddie Mac, HUD, or VA. They're alternative programs because you're self-employed or you have multiple businesses and you don't want to do all the hard paperwork. Well, we're going to cover for real estate agents and give you co-branded marketing material so you can help find more people that need these products. Realtors, you will not want to miss this. But this is a live and in-person class in Maitland, Florida. Now you got to register. I only got 100 seats available. This is going to be on June the 24th from 2 to 4. It's a full lunch and learn. I'll have lunch available for you. And we're going to drill it down on bank statement programs, DSCRs, high net worth clients that don't have income, people with no social security numbers that need an ITIN loan, foreign nationals, DACA. We got them all covered in this class, but go to webringyouhome.com. That's webringyouhome.com and register right now for that class. You will not want to miss it. You are leaving money on the table if you don't have these products and you're not familiar with them. You've got to be familiar with all these products, but I'm going to give you marketing material so I can help you find more clients. Realtors, you won't want to miss this. It's a very special event, and I'm bringing in one of our experts that's in the development stage of putting all these transactions, the guidelines for these programs together to help more clients. These are unbelievable. And listen, we don't broker them. These other companies out there that act like they're mortgage lenders, they're sending them over to United Wholesale Mortgage as a brokered transaction. These aren't brokered. These are done in-house. And we keep 90% of our mortgages right here for you. So if you're self-employed, if you have multiple businesses, if you just don't show the income on your tax returns, or you have so many businesses, it's just too much of a nightmare to get a conventional loan, there's alternative products for you folks, but you got to know what they are. And if your realtor isn't familiar with them, then you got to go to somebody like me to get the information. I'm going to help my realtors that are going to attend this learn exactly what these programs are all about and how to help more of you. So that's a really amazing thing that we're putting together. I want to mention one other thing, folks. And you know that I oftentimes get personal with my clients. And here's why. I struggled with my weight for a long time, since my late 20s. I really did. And I went to weight loss clinics. I did 75 hard. I did all kinds of things. And I was able to lose weight. You just couldn't keep it off. It wasn't maintainable. You couldn't just keep doing it, and your weight would come back on. So I finally found this place called Age Rejuvenation. Age Rejuvenation my wife found them, actually. And I thought it's just another one of these programs. But I went in and they did extensive blood work. Now, the reason they do extensive blood work, because your average weight loss therapy clinic doesn't do the extent of blood work, and they just prescribe the normal prescription for your GLP-1s, your tirzepatide, your semaglutide. They only prescribe what is normal for the masses. But how can a 110-pound woman get the same dosage as a 400-pound man? They can't. It doesn't work. And everyone's blood type is different. So they dialed it in. And I got to tell you, for the first 3 months, I'm like, wow, is this really working? And then they were like, be patient. It is working, but they have to work you into it. You can't go on that medication and go full bore. That's why people get sick. They have diarrhea. They have heartburn. They don't feel well and they get off of it. You have to have a company that can wean you into it. But I'm going to tell you, I lost 70 pounds on this and I've kept it off for 2 years. I feel better. They also have amazing testosterone therapy. Once you're in your 40s and 50s, men and women lose testosterone and you don't even know it. You think you're just sluggish. You don't have the libido you once had. I'm going to tell you something. You can look better in the mirror, look better for your wife or your husband. You can feel better, have more energy. And I'm going to hook you up with Age Rejuvenation because they're going to give you discounts when you tell them the Lone Ranger sent you. Text me weight loss to 813-213-4. Hold on. I almost lost my mind there for my own phone number here. So I want you to text me now at 813-213-4009. If I don't, I lost some weight. Maybe I lost some brain in there too. 813-213-4009. Text me weight loss. I'll connect you with my friends at Age Rejuvenation. They got locations all over the Tampa area, all over Orlando area. And this is the real deal. So I'd love to have you attend and really find that you're feeling better. I know I did. They do not pay me for this endorsement. I do it because they changed my life, and I know they'll change yours as well. All right, let's talk a little bit about the market today. What's the market doing? What's going on with interest rates right now? Well, I can tell you one thing. Interest rates right now have stayed steady. They're in the high fives and mid sixes, depending on your credit score, the type of loan you're getting. VA obviously is a little lower interest rate than conventional rates are, but I'm doing interest rates that are the best in the industry. Why? Because Cross Country is the largest retail lender in the country. Our buying power is unbelievable, and we're not a middleman. So we don't have to pay mortgage brokers a fee and add it on to your fees. Doesn't happen here, folks. The Lone Ranger, direct lender, one of the top producers in the entire nation, right here in your backyard. And I do personal meetings with every doggone client. You're not going to escape me. You're not just going to deal with, I saw a guy the other day. He's all bragging about his team. I got a great team too, but he never even talks to his clients. There's loan officers that do big production. You'll never even talk to them. Well, if I'm the expert in the industry and you're calling me because you heard me on the radio or you referred by a builder or a real estate agent or one of your friends used me in the past, don't you want to talk to the person? Do you just want to talk? That'd be like going to a doctor and never seeing the doctor and only seeing his nurses. You're going to see me and you're going to get my undivided personal attention. That is my guarantee. And with my guarantee, I get you a great mortgage and I close smoothly and on time. You're going to give me a great review. I already know it. I'm going to be there to make sure that you do. I will make sure that you're so happy with the level of services that you want to do a Google review for me. My name's Bruce Woodburn. I'm the loan arranger. Let's talk a little bit more about the market. So the market is maintained right in the mid sixes. Fannie Mae's average loan is about 6.49 today. So it's maintained in the sixes. Got really good credit. You get a little bit lower. You got a little less credit. Do you know my FHA loan, the highest interest rate I even have for the worst possible credit is like 6.75, 6.75, 6.875. I've got a client right now. They're in the 500 credit score, in the 500, 571, I think it was. I'm getting them an amazing mortgage in the sixes, happy as can be. Got turned down by two banks. Two banks turned them down. No, first they approved them. Then they turned them down. That's just got to be terrible. Got to be absolutely terrible. So, folks, you don't want to play around with those kind of goobers. You want to go right to somebody that knows what they're doing. If you're looking to refinance, I'm not going to tell you that unless you're in the high sevens right now or mid sevens, it's best to get on my VIP rate watch list. So you send me and call me, email me, go to my website, complete an application if you like. I'm only going to do a soft credit pull, no hard credit pull. I want to look at your current mortgage and I'm going to tell you the best interest rate for you to benefit for refinancing. Now, if you're trying to consolidate debt or you need money to go purchase something, debt consolidation, you can call me with that. Now's a good time to do it. But for rate reduction only for veterans are getting taken advantage of every day. You veterans are getting talked into doing refinances that I think you should hold off a little longer. Some of you should, but most of you should not. If you're interested in learning about some alternative programs, maybe you're self-employed and you want to learn about our bank statement program, you don't need your tax returns when you come to the loan arranger. When you're self-employed, I know why. You're writing off all your income. Yeah, you tell me you make 500, but your tax returns show me you made 25 grand. Well, 25 grand isn't going to buy your $600,000 house. It ain't going to do it. But your credit will, and your assets, you have enough money to put down. So I just do a bank statement loan for you. All I need is your last 12 months bank statements from your business account. We're going to add up all the deposits and I'll give you 50% of those deposits as income. Maybe you're 1099. You know what? I got a program for 1099 employees because 1099 is self-employed as well. I'll give you 90% of your 1099 as income. 90%. You ain't claiming no 90% of your 1099, but I'll use it because I'm the loan arranger and I'm going to arrange a great mortgage for each and every one of you. I want you to refer your adult children or adult grandchildren to me. Get them into my class I'm doing on Tuesday night at 6:00 on Zoom. Every one of you that are renting right now or know somebody that's renting should be in that class. This is not a sales pitch class, folks. This is telling you how the fake news is telling you that it's not affordable for people. Look, it wasn't affordable when I got my first house. It wasn't affordable then. It probably wasn't for your parents or grandparents. It was hard, and it's hard now. But I'll show you how to make it, and I'll show you how to win. I'll show you how to negotiate so you can get your interest rate down where it's affordable. I'll show you how to get in if you don't have a lot of down payment, how to get in for no money out of pocket in many cases on a primary residence. I've got the programs for you. I want you to stay tuned because I'm going to cover some of this and I'm going to cover how to win in today's market in the next segment. So don't go anywhere. The Loan Arranger will be right back. Call me now in Tampa at 813-213-4009. That number again, it's 813-213-4009, or go to webringyouhome.com. Bruce Woodburn, the Loan Arranger, Cross Country Mortgage. I'm here to help you, your family, your friends help you to purchase, refinance, home equity, renovation loan, construction to perm loan. Builders, call me right now. I got the product for you. Be back in 5. Don't go anywhere.